I'm Sadia Chowdhury. I do business development at CANDDi, and I've been working here for about a year and a half. Every day is completely different. When you come into work, you don't know what the day is going to hold, but it's always really interesting. Generally, it's speaking to new people, new prospects that are interested in our service. And speaking with existing people that are using the service, making sure that they're getting value out of it. So it's always different, but it's very customer and prospect focused, and it's great. I love the fact that every day is different. It's very, working at a startup, it's very up and down, it's always emotional, but it's always exciting. It's very different to working at a normal company, and I love that. I also love the fact that my skill set when I joined CANDDi, it was generally sales. My skill set was sales, but since working here, my skill set has just kind of evolved so much. There's so much that needs to be done, and you just have to get your hands dirty, and you learn things that you never expected to. So like I learned lots about marketing, lots about CSS and coding. I'm not a coder. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's like there's bits and pieces where you just pick things up, and I love that.
My name is Andrew Kelly. I work for the business development part of CANDDi in Manchester. I found my way to CANDDi through relationships with Sadia and another employee, and I liked the look of CANDDi, so started working here, and that was about a year and a half ago. Come in, have a cup of coffee, have a bit of laugh with Tim, CEO, and just make some phone calls and try and talk to people about the benefits of CANDDi and what they offer to their business. The atmosphere in the office and working with people like Tim and Sadia and Steve and the guys, it's a really nice close-knit family community, which is what you get from a new start business, I think. Be honest and be ready to do something different every day, because even though you think your job role is one thing, the reality is in a new start, sort of fresh new business, you might have to find yourself doing something completely different every day just to start making the business work, which makes it exciting.
My name is Tim Langley. I am CEO, founder, and often known as the chief geek within CANDDi. My role, we're a small business, right? So that means as CEO, that means anything from washing the bottles through to meeting the board and the investors. But I spend most of my time these days talking to customers, talking to referrers, talking to development about our product. My background, so I guess you would call me a serial entrepreneur these days. CANDDi is my 5th business. I've exited 1, I've killed 2, and CANDDi is really just starting to get up and going. I don't know, God, it depends every single day. So normally I'll roll into the office about 8:30. I will put the kettle on, so when everyone else rolls in just before 9 there's a brew. I will spend my time talking to customers or talking to our board or our investors, or just funny, so even as CEO, I still try to respond to about 50% of our support tickets. It's a really good way to get learning about how our customers are engaging and what things are working and what things aren't working. And before this interview, I've just come off a phone call with someone who used to be a very frustrated customer. Heaven forbid, sometimes we don't always give the customer service that we want to give, but now is a very excited and happy customer. We've just made £20,000 worth of sales, so I can't really tell you what my job is. It changes by minute. It's my business, right? It's my 3rd child. I don't know what my favourite thing is. I love the team, the vibe, the ethos we've got here. I love that it's a startup and So CANDDi's just about celebrating its 5th year anniversary. I'm really sorry for people who think a startup is start it and 12 months later retire as a billionaire. CANDDi is definitely not in that scenario, but I love the fact that after 5 years we've got a really good team, we've got a really good product, we've got some great customers, and we're really starting to build this good vibe.